Hello everybody, my name is Owl, and guys, I am back. I am ready to start getting back into YouTube. Um, well, actually, honestly, I'm not entirely prepared for this, but I just want to get right back into it and then just force myself to get back into the swing of things, because honestly, that's the only way to make me do anything, unfortunately. But yeah, guys, I am back. I am ready to start doing this again. I've had a pretty great summer. I kind of want to hear what you guys have been doing up to this summer. I've only been able to kind of hear from a few people what they've been doing. But yeah, I kind of want to just make this video to say hi, say hey, coming back, kind of explain what I'm going to be doing moving forwards. Kind of with YouTube for this next year. But first, really quickly, I kind of wanted to tell you about my summer, because, you guys are probably wondering what I did while I wasn't making videos. So I did some pretty fun stuff. You might have remember, close to my end and kind of in the middle of, like, probably around February or something, I mentioned some conferences that I was going to be running. At least I think I mentioned that. But let me just kind of explain what that was. So basically, what we do is, we were traveling across the country doing all sorts of stuff. But the basic idea is, conferences, you have a main room, but then oftentimes you'll have lots of smaller rooms as well where different sessions are held. And so what we do is we take the equipment, we set up a sound system, so we set up speakers, we set up microphones, projectors, recording equipment. In some rooms we set up cameras and lights and stuff, and we run the sound for the conferences, we record it, they can sell the audios, and it's awesome. It was a lot of fun, did a lot of traveling for that. I ran 5 conferences total this year, looking at doing more next year. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Got to do lots of interesting stuff. Also, went to a summer camp this year. It's the second time I've been to that summer camp. It's one for military kids. I'm guessing some of you watching this video were at that summer camp because a bunch of people subscribed after I went and told people I have a channel. So if you are watching and you went to that camp, hello, hi, welcome to the channel. Sorry I haven't been posting any videos. You probably were a bit confused as to that. But yeah, here I am. I'm back. So I had a lot of fun at that camp, hoping to go back next year. We'll see. I'm going to probably be getting some jobs, though, for the summer, so hopefully we should be able to get some time off to do that, because I really, really want to go. Anyway, also, this summer, some fun stuff happened. I got a new iPhone. That was a lot of fun. I used to have the iPhone 6 Plus, which, for those of you who don't know, is a very big phone. I mean, it's the Plus for a reason, but it's also very old. In fact, it wasn't going to be supported by the newest version of iOS coming out later this fall, and I do not like that in the slightest. And it was also just kind of getting old. The screen wasn't working so well. The processor was dying. The battery, we had to replace the battery, but yeah, so I sold that one, and I actually got an iPhone XR, which is like the newest model. Uh, Beautiful black phone, love it. Took me a bit to get used to it, but I love it. So, new phone, yay. I also got AirPods, which are Apple's wireless earbuds, and I listen to a lot more music now because I like music. But yeah, so that's fun. Some of you might remember my dragons that I made. For those of you who don't, maybe you don't follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you should go check that out. There should be links in the description. But basically, I have been making tiny origami dragons. I've been making 3 a day for the last few months now. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 dragons. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. Hoping to maybe take them to a hospital or something, because it's kind of inspired by a story. You might know, I'm not going to go into the details, but yeah, I've got a lot of dragons made. I got nearly 400. I should be crossing 400 just next week, actually. So that's going to be cool. But I don't just make the 1,000 dragon things. I also do some other random dragons. For example, I made Norman. I'll try to put a picture of him up on the screen. Norman was made from a 4-foot piece of square paper. So it's 4 feet square. And yeah, he's almost 3 feet long. He's a huge dragon. He just sits up on a little ledge we have, and yeah, he's huge. He's hilarious to look at. We named him Norman for hilarious reasons. Uh, so yeah, there's some other small stuff that we've been doing over the summer, but I won't tell you all about that. Maybe I'll mention some other stuff in later videos. But yeah, that's pretty much how my summer's been going. It's been going awesome. Had a lot of fun. Been able to talk to some of my friends uh, over time. But yeah, that's pretty much been my summer so far. Not a whole lot of crazy stuff, which is actually kind of nice. So now, guys, I wanted to talk about the videos moving forward. So you guys kind of know what I did before, and if you don't, let me just kind of say it. My main thing was Rubik Craft, which was a survival single player world, vanilla, and we finished season one, we started season two, we got one episode in, and then I had to stop making YouTube videos because stuff got in the way. So you guys are probably wondering like kind of what that was. But then also we did, redstone videos. I did some data packs. I did some building stuff. I did a couple things on like Hypixel, but not a whole lot of that. So for a while, guys, at least, I'm only going to be making one video a week because really that's all I can manage. And we are not going to be bringing back Rubikcraft for a while. We are going to be skipping straight over season 2, going straight to season 3 when we do bring it back, which is kind of weird, season with one episode. But yeah, that's going to be happening. But what else are we going to have in the meantime, you're probably wondering? So we're going to be having a lot of crazy stuff. We're going to be bringing back the data packs, the redstone, the building, because that was some big things. But we're also going to be doing a lot more like PvP montages, doing a lot more things on servers, like droppers. I think the Hive has like some dropper maps things. They've got death runs. They've got all sorts of crazy stuff, assuming I can get the Hive to work, because it's weird. But we're also going to try to be doing some maps as well, so those might take a few weeks to, work through, depending on the length of the map and things like that. So really just, we're going to be trying to cover everything. I might even try covering a few different games, which is going to be fun. You probably noticed at the beginning of this video, actually, I have an intro. That's new, probably should have mentioned that sooner. Yes, guys, I do indeed have a new intro. I made that myself. Not the most glorious intro, pretty simple. But, I mean, I like simple, and I like how it turned out, so there we go. So, yeah, that's that. Rubikcraft, when Rubikcraft comes back, that's going to be interesting. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the Minecraft updates and stuff, but the next update, 1.15, may have some of the combat updates and stuff. It's not going to be called the combat update, but I'm kind of excited for that. I want to see what 1.15 is, because it looks like some crazy stuff's going to happen. But when the pre-releases, when the snapshots start coming out, I'm just going to try to immediately get into doing Rubikcraft. It might be every other week we do a Rubikcraft episode. We might try to do every week and just cancel everything else to try to keep up with the snapshots. We'll see, because that's still a few months ahead, I think. But we're going to be playing in the 1.15 snapshots whenever those come out. That's going to be Rubikcraft, which is kind of a bad idea because they're going to be unstable. They're going to be glitchy. There's going to be lots of crazy stuff happening. But, I mean, hey, it'll be fun. It'll be something crazy. And, we'll just make sure to back up the world before we do anything. Before every episode, after every episode, before we update, all that crazy stuff to make sure that we can lose as little as possible. And if we do lose stuff, oh well, we lose some stuff. We can just reel it back up. It's Minecraft. We can start from nothing and go to everything. It's awesome. But yeah, guys, that's basically all I have right now for you guys. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. If you can DM me, if you do pretty much anything, you can just come and say hi, ask questions about what's going on, see if we can try to connect or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's basically it from me. So guys, if you are excited, do make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that awesome stuff, and I will see you next time. Excelsior!